Now I've had to raise the car a little bit so I can get underneath to open the bung for the oil change. And you can see I have some visitors here with me as well, my two cats. So we've jacked it up and I've put an axle stand underneath. It's always wise to put something underneath anyway, just in case the jack lets you down, and you do not want to be under there if this car comes down on top of you. So what I need to do is open the bung and let the oil out. And once I've opened the bung, what I'll do is I'll let the car back down again so to get all that oil out, the dirty waste oil, into the basin. So that's what I'm going to do now. Now I just took the socket off after loosening the socket just to make it a little easier. Before that bolt comes out and everything gets messy, I'm just going to unscrew the rest of the way with my fingers. Nice messy job, nearly missed the basin, not very good. And there's our bung. And we just let that oil come out. And I'm just going to move this now. I have to raise the jack a little bit and take this out and let the car back down so we get the rest of the oil, the waste oil, out of the car. So the next thing we're going to do is take the top off here to get our oil filter out. So once I just loosen it a little bit, you can use a big spanner or anything that fits this. It's not usually that tight. Just twist it off and get to the good bit inside. That big dirty old oil filter are going to change. The top off and the oil filter's coming with it. I just want to get somebody to put the oil filter in. So now I have this big old envelope because this is going to be messy. Lift that oil filter, but the oil filter is actually falling apart. So you can see that the oil filter is actually falling apart. So I don't think you definitely need a new oil filter there. The other important part is this rag to wipe your hands in. Unless you have those nice little gloves, which I use sometimes, but I'm not using them today. Okay, so the next part we're going to be doing is putting the new oil filter in with the new seals, and I will show you where we put the new seals. So the new seals come with our oil filter that we got. And one goes here, and one goes here, just here. I have to take that off with a screwdriver, and these ones here. You can replace them. So that's what we're going to do now. I just have to get a screwdriver to do that with. One of the tools I didn't mention earlier, but You'll see that now. So what we're going to do is just pick off the old oil seal. To me this will be the most important one because it doesn't leak out down all over the car. So let me throw that one away and we get the new one when I find where to put that now. Yeah, so we actually only got one big oil seal here. It's a place where I took that one off. The little ones didn't come with it, so that's all we have. So that's what we're going to use. These little washers, use one of these when you're putting your bung back into the sump to seal that properly. Because it's a compression brass seal, you only use it once and it squeezes tight and seals everything up. The other one I presume is because this oil filter fits some other car, but this is the big one we'll be using. There, it's simple enough, just slips on with the groove there. And then you just get a new oil filter. A new oil filter, just pop it in there, push it down as far as we can, put the next one in over the top, and start screwing. Simple. Let's make sure it's screwed all the way down. So we get our nice screw if we can. Screw it all the way down. There. Make sure it goes all the way down. You might think, oh, this is getting a bit tight. It has to go all the way down. And you'll know when you reach the bottom. You won't be tightening it anymore. You need to. So, there she is, locked in tight. Sealed up, new seal and all, ready to go. Jack up the car a little bit, put our standing underneath. Tighten the bung back in the engine. Leave that cap there because we have for oil. It's a good idea to leave the cap off because then you'll remember to put the oil in. And so I just want to show you that washer. So here is our bung for the engine and the washer that we're going to use, and just tighten a little bit to squeeze this, and that'll keep that nice and tight and sealed underneath on the engine to stop the oil getting out. So that's what we're going to do next. It's simple enough. You know where you've taken the bolt out of, so you know where to put it back into. So that's what I'm going to do now. So here we are, a simple little device I saw someone using once and I thought it was a very good idea. A piece of a plastic bottle. The best funnel you'll ever get, because these oil cans sometimes they come in little pouring spouts. I don't know what's inside this one yet. There is. So we have that, which is good. However, a lot of the time it just spills. I'm just going to pour it in. As far as I know, this will take most of this, if not all of it. I'm not sure of the level it's put in, but once you put oil in, about 4 litres, whatever that is in pints, or near enough a gallon, and then after a few minutes just test your dipstick once it's gone down into the sump. If you're on level ground, I'm not on level ground here, so I'm not going to do that. And just check it. Drive the car again. Later on when it's cool, dip it again. Make sure you have enough on your dipstick. And for those of you, it may seem a strange thing to do, but some people don't know how to read their dipstick. So you pull your dipstick out, it's simple. This little gap here is maximum and this is minimum. You want it in between here all the time. Anything below, it's time to get some oil into it. But in between here, that's the place to have it, and you're good to go. So that's how we do it. We're going to check the oil later on just to make sure what's in it. I'll just pop this in there and just see if it's even in that short time it's came up to the just to the bottom here, but it has to work its way down through the engine, and because the engine hasn't been running and the oil is, well, it's quite a thin oil, so it should move reasonably fast. So it's about up to the minimum mark at the moment. So I really think I need to put a little bit more in and check it again later. Let me check it again later. And how is that for no mess? From something you normally throw in the bin or the trash. Put your cap on, check it later, and put more in as required.